Find the amplitude and period for the function shown. Here we have f of x equals 3 times the sine of 1/2 x. Now this number here, the a value, is the amplitude. So I can say right away that the amplitude is 3. And amplitude is the distance from the midline of the function to either the highest point or the lowest point, or the maximum or minimum. For finding the period of the function, we'll use this 1/2. Now the period for the function is 2 pi over b, and b represents this value in front of the x. So in this case we have 1/2. So the period is going to be equal to 2 pi divided by 1/2. And that's the same thing as 2 pi times 2 over 1, which is 4 pi. So the period of the function is 4 pi. Now that means that if you're graphing this function, one cycle, instead of taking 2 pi, will take 4 pi, which is twice as far. And since we have a 1/2 here multiplied by the x, that represents a horizontal stretch by 2. So this period does match up with the transformation, and that's always a good check to make. Just take a moment and think about that. That way you're confident that the period of the function is correct. So the amplitude is 3, and the period of the function is 4 pi.